everybody, welcome to the very first segment of Conestoga Hockey Talk. Check us out weekly on YouTube at Conestoga Hockey Talk. We're going to be covering all kinds of different topics from around the NHL landscape. I'm Ryan Drury here with my friend Dave Hiff. How are you, Dave?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thanks. Let's get right into this and get our Stanley Cup predictions for this year. The Western Conference, pretty deep. Who do you like?
Yeah, the Western Conference is pretty deep this year, but you know what? I'm going to have to go with the LA Kings. I like a lot of what they did in the offseason. They got Mike Richards. I love their goaltending situation with Jonathan Bernier as a backup and Jonathan Quick as a starter. And I also love having Drew Doughty signed in the offseason.
Oh, absolutely.
Or, well,
yeah,
preseason, sorry.
For sure.
But yeah, you know what? Like Doughty, they paid a lot for him, but I really like what they did there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You got to get him signed. Anyways, who do you like in the West?
I love LA. That's a great pick. Really deep team. Mike Richards, that was a dynamite move. As far as I go, I love Chicago for the Stanley Cup, #2 under Taves, and they had a big roster purge last year. You know, a lot of cap problems. They lose guys like Bufflin, Ladd, leaders on the team. They bring in Andrew Brunet, a guy to get Taves going on the power play again, maybe get him over that 80-point hump. And I really love Patrick Kane to break out and have 100 points this year. I love them for the Stanley Cup.
Yeah. Patrick Kane's off to a great start as well.
Absolutely.
So,
as far as the Eastern Conference goes, pretty hard to gauge. A lot of talent going around. Teams bulking up. Who do you like for the East?
Yeah, I agree completely. I think that the Eastern Conference is going to have a lot of teams, probably about 13 battling for a playoff spot come April. So, but you know what, I'm going to have to go with my gut. My gut is the Pittsburgh Penguins. I love what they got going down the middle right now. I love Malkin, Crosby, and Stahl. And Crosby's just got cleared for contact. Malkin's in a little bit of injury trouble right now. He's kind of feeling some knee soreness, but you know what? I think that he'll be healthy soon.
For sure.
And when all those guys are firing on all cylinders, man, like
that's the deepest team down the middle.
Yeah, it's one of the deepest teams down the middle in the league, and with the secondary scoring coming from James Neal. And even Sullivan is a pickup. He's a quick skater. Like, you know what? I really like it. And Fleury in the back end. You can't help but love that team for the Eastern Conference.
Sullivan's got gas left in the tank.
Yeah, he does. Who do you like from the East?
Pittsburgh's a strong pick, especially, you know, with the good news of Crosby coming back. We could see him very soon. That's great news for Pittsburgh and the NHL as a whole. For me in the East, I love a team that has really disappointed the last couple years, the Washington Capitals. Everyone's well aware of their playoff history, not so great. But I feel like in the summertime they got down to the nitty-gritty of what they needed to address. They got a lot of depth and a really good netminder now. Not bad getting Vokoun for $1.5 mil.
Yeah.
I think that was the best move of the summer. They had guys like Halpern, Ward, really good on the penalty kill, and Troy Brouwer, Stanley Cup winner. He's done it with Chicago. He knows how to speak up and maybe get some of those guys on the right track. I love Washington to get over the playoff hump finally get a Stanley Cup for those fans in DC. I love Washington.
Yeah, and they're off to a great start, 4-0.
4-0, you couldn't be asking for more of them. They're making the fans happy, and hopefully they make them happy in the postseason. That's what they want. That's it for this segment of Conestoga Hockey Talk. We'll see you guys later.